guys, back again for part two. I'm looking at 3GB players now, or blue currency players in the game. Which ones would suit my team the best? Which one's the best players for you overall? And so we'll just go through them now. Super quickly, I need a new defender. I want a left back slash attacking wide player. I'd like maybe another box to box player and maybe a target man. Okay, so those are the players that I want for my squad, and maybe a small fox in the box type player as well. So let's go through, have a look at all the best forwards, midfielders, defenders that you could possibly buy within the game for free blue currency. Okay, so first things first. Take a quick look at goalkeepers. I don't actually need a goalkeeper at the moment. I think probably, obviously, Courtois is a great choice as a free keeper. Neuer as well. The two I'd recommend, and I think I would recommend Donnarumma as well for sure. I think they're probably your top three. All Black's okay as well. State okay, but I'd say Courtois, Neuer, and Donnarumma for me. Okay, moving on to centre backs. Okay, Ruben Diaz. Yeah, for me, a little bit slow. I've never really got on that well with Ruben Diaz. He really needs blocker added, the additional skill. If you look in the middle there, he needs his blocker. So I don't really, I'm not going to give him because it's a bit of work to get the blocker on him, so it's a bit of a pain. Van Dijk, not a huge fan of. Saliba, I like, but again, he's deficient in that he needs fighting spirit, and again, I've got to work to get it. It's difficult, okay? Rudiger, I find Rudiger all over the place in terms of he'll get caught out in possession quite a lot. I'm not a huge fan of Rudiger in the game because he loses possession and gets caught with the ball a bit too much. Marquis, steady Eddie, can play in every position. He's got every player skill for a defender that you probably need. Heading, aerial superiority, blocker, interception, fighting spirit. Plus he plays right back, defensive midfield. You can't go wrong with Marquinhos as an all-round good player within the game. Araujo rather, he's got a destroyer play style, which means he flies forward quite a lot. I like him, but I find his defensive awareness is a bit low. But then again, he's a destroyer, so he'll go out looking for the ball and charging the ball down wherever he is. So it maybe doesn't make that much difference. Kim's got all the essential player skills as well. Tall as well, 190 centimeters. I don't think you can go too far wrong with Kim. I haven't played with him much, so I can't really comment. De Ligt is pretty good in the game. They seem to have taken some passing skills off him, which is a bit annoying. And the latest cards, but he's good. Militao is a player I've got to the second division with. He's really good online. Marguerite's played with him. He's quite good too. Kanji I'm playing with at the moment, really good. He just needs fighting spirit. And Calafiore is another player I'm looking at, and this is why he can play left back. Okay, I've got an attacking minded left back at the moment, who's a bit small. I like to play Kanji at left back because I've done a position change and he can play left back, so it's pretty good. But what I like about Calafiore is how many skills he's got: Marseille turn heading, tipping shot, long range shooting, weighted pass, pinpointed cross, low lofted pass. He's got amazing crossing skills. He's got interception, aerial superiority as well, and slide tackle. If you add blocker to him and fighting spirit, I think you're on to a big winner with this card. So I think actually he's probably somewhere in the sign right now. Again, he can play left back. Again, I've been testing Alan. Alan's done really well actually. He's only a 3-star contract player. My account again's free account. I'm not spending any money in the game. I've got 2 attacking fullbacks at the moment with my anchor man Jorge Rodriguez, who's again got all the essential player skills. I went through it earlier on. So I'm gonna try this later with 2 attacking fullbacks and him dropping in. But if I want to play more defensive, I just can move a Kanji and have a taller left back. So Calafiore, I think, would fit in great long term for the long term team if I want to give the second or first division. Okay, so we'll just pick it Calafiore up now. I haven't played with him at all, so it's going to be pretty cool to play with him. He's not cheap in terms of my no money in this game. Okay. So yeah, he's the hot Italian prospect in terms of the Italian national team, so that he's going to be cool to try out. Okay. Another player I'm looking at, I want another centre back today, is Van der Ven I like. He's really quick. You just put forward into acceleration. He's got one thing missing, he can play left back, but I prefer Calafiori because he's got so many more player skills than him in terms of a left back, in terms of going forward. But I think if you add interception onto him, and maybe heading as well, you've got a really good build up centre half there as well, right? So Van der Ven's definitely someone I'm interested in picking up maybe later on in the game. I just can't afford him. I want another destroyer centre back now. A destroyer, get the build up a bit more conservative. Um, the destroyer is a bit more again aggressive, and this is a young player I really like. He's 20. He's got soul control, which is really unusual. He's got all the essential player skills: interception, block, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. So he, for me, is a bit of a bargain at just he's got unwavering form as well. He's a bargain for 96,000. Okay, so we'll pick him up as well. I'm spending my money super quickly already. So Christian Mosquera. So yeah, so I think he's definitely a player that I don't need to add too many skills to, particularly where the essential ones are concerned. Just needs more passing skills added. Okay, moving on now. Just like a look at midfielders. So many good defensive midfielders that I picked up. If you go back to my previous videos, we're picking really good players up with essential skills. You know, they're pretty much the same centre backs in terms of skills they need, but with one touch, through touch passing. If you look at my game plan, there's two absolute bargain players there in terms of player skills. Well, this guy, Jorge Rodriguez, not played with him yet, but he's got everything. I'm sure he's going to be good. Felipe's been awesome the last couple of games. He's got every passing skill pretty much. Needs low lofted as well, but he's got interception, block, aerial superiority, fighting spirit, one touch through passing and weighted pass. I think he's about 20,000 and he's really good. Kante again, obviously another bargain with crazy defensive stats, right? His free cards, these three free cards are really cheap. They're really good. Okay, so there's one or two other players I'm going to buy today. Okay, so we've been through centre backs. I've sort of covered the cheap DMF, so I'll have a quick look at DMF for you. Again, Kante's probably the main one. So I'll go to CMF because there's one guy I really like which I haven't got, and I'll give him me now. And I think he's a bit of a bargain as a blue player. And Konami have added a load of new attribute skills to him. Valverde's good, right? I do like Valverde's box to box. Frankie's cool too, really good player. Edigo I don't like it, find him a bit slow. Gundogan, I'm not such a huge fan. Pedri's obviously Pedri, really good. Callis I haven't played with much. Mike, no, Chalinolo is AMF is really good. DePaul is good. Cruz don't like. I always find him a bit slow. Modric, I like Modric as a player, but I just don't find him so great in this game. Camavinga I like, but he needs interception and he needs through pass. Oh, he's got interception, so he needs through passing. If he gets through passing and one or two shooting abilities, he's another really good box to boxer. But for me at the moment, the main man is Barella, apart from maybe Valverde. They've been sneaky with him. They've added lots of things to him. Okay, one touch through passing. The through passing they've given him this time, which he didn't have before. Low lofted pass. He didn't have. I'm sure he didn't have that before. Blocker he's got now. Fighting spirit he's got. You just need to add interception to him really. Maybe acrobatic, double touch and flip flap, and you'll have excellent player there really. Even sort of an end game player, and somebody might even get into the end game. Division 1, 2 sort of capabilities if you add some skills with him. Unfortunately, I can't afford him at the moment. I've only got 82 left of my hardened free to win journey. So let's just move on now. I'm not going to go through LMFs and AMFs, RMFs today. Maybe I'll have a quick look. I'll tell you one player I really like, and that is, I think it's Berardi. Berardi's got loads of skills, and he sort of missed out. And Elise I like as well, but Elise's missing, I think it's acrobatic. He's got pretty much everything. And fighting spirit, he'd be a really good player. I like Elise too at the moment. And he can play both sides, both wide areas. Where is this man? Francis House free is a nominating contractor, and I'd recommend him too. He's good. Only 43,000 here, actually. It's quite cheap. Yeah, it's good, decent. Even his free card's really good, right? So comparing the free card with the nominating contract 5-star card. So someone that I had that was really good and cheap. Maybe I can't see him now. Timothy Weir's got a super sub, I think. This is quite an interesting player. He's on contracts as well. I think he's a 5-star, but he's got no pinpoint, which has put me off. Yeah, if you can find Berardi, guys, honestly, his player skills are really good. Who does he play for? I think he plays for Sassuolo, so let's just find him super quick. I'm sure Sassuolo was in the game. How have I missed him? What's happened to Sassuolo? I'm sure they were in it. Bologna RB? No, I think I've made a mistake here. Anyway, move on. Okay, so yeah, but Berardi is what I recommend, especially the wide players. Okay, obviously you got your Messi's, pretty obvious. Neymar's pretty good. That card's okay. That one, especially if you have player skills. Okay, players I'm looking at for my team now. There's an amazing target man. There's a really good goal poacher, which is hidden, which he's got me to Division 2 on. I'll show you him now. So centre forward. Let's have a look here. We'll just go position. Stop messing around here. So obviously the Mbappe card's supposed to be a really good card. The French one was really good. Whether it's the same with the Real Madrid one, I don't know. Haaland is okay. Finding his balance not too fantastic. If you look at his balance, only 50. It's like he's just one little touch on him, he goes flying. He is good in the game, but he's got his frailties as well. He's got aerial superiority, fighting spirit, which is good. Super sub be good on him too. Hurricane, never really like. I just find him slow and deep liar. You can get better, what I would call threading players that can thread passes. Yeah. I think he's got long range shooting. No, he hasn't got long range shooting, you see, and he's a deep liar. Yeah, I don't like Hurricane for the game, not for me anyway. Sonny's obviously good. For Sonny, you just need to add heading, I'd say, long range shooting, through passing, fighting spirit maybe. Yeah, he's really good. One of the top players in the game, really, especially coming on. Lev, yeah, I just find him a bit slow. Cristiano's good. Needs through passing, double touch. Got a couple of skills, but I'm sure he'll still score goals soon and do well. Super sub be nice. I like him with super sub these days. Isaac needs heading. Julian Alvarez, what card is he now? Deep liar again. He's got through passing, which is good. Yeah, you could probably use him. He's got long range shooting as well, which is good for Julian. Thuram I'm playing with quite a lot at the moment. I think he's tall. I just need aerial. Thuram's desperate for aerial superiority. That's what I'm finding most of them, and maybe through passing. I mean, you could build him into a bit of a monster, to be honest. So Thuram I recommend. And he's a goal poacher now, right? So if you look at the goal poacher playing style, it's a really good playing style. Yeah, even his standard card, yeah, I'd recommend him. Vlahovic, he needs acrobatic, if I remember. Yeah, he does. Yeah, not a huge fan of him. He does all right. What does he now? Goal poacher? Yeah, okay. Ollie Watkins. Yeah, he's got a lot of player skills missing there. He needs acrobatic finishing the first time shot for sure. He's a bit deficient in that, so hard work if I was going to get him. Darwin, big guy, he's got aerial superiority. Yeah, stupid he hasn't got aerial superiority. He needs acrobatic finishing, so a bit too much work for me on Darwin. Victor, the guy Godez, talked about a lot. I know they're all talking about him as a hot striker coming up. I haven't played with him in the game yet, so it might be interesting to get him. How much is he? 76. I can afford him. Fighting spirit, acrobatic finishing. The thing is, I've got a lot of goal poachers, so I'm not going to go for him. Okay. So moving on, Lukaku. Lukaku's usually heading deficient. Fox in the box. He's got no heading skills, right? So I mean, although he's got good heading in his stats, yeah, he needs through passing and aerial superiority, I'd say. Yeah, Schick's always good, but they changed him to deep liar, which is disappointing. Gerard Moreno's usually a good dummy runner. Yeah, something to test out dummy. I don't really like dummy runner too much. Not for the system I play, long ball counter. Joselu looks to me, if you're after a target man, looks an absolute bargain at the moment because they've added things onto him which weren't there last time. Okay, they've added acrobatic finishing and first. I think he had first time shot, but I'm not sure if he had all these playing skills last time. But he looks a bit of a monster, to be honest with you. Just needs through passing. It's goodbye Joselu at the moment, especially this for the 2025 eFootball. Xerxes I have, he's just deficient in a few things. He needs aerial supremacy. He's got super sub, which is cool. Cardi is one of my favourites in the game, but he's just a little bit slow. But I'd like to make a monster Cardi. Maybe I'll get to it sometime. Benjamin Sesko, right. This player got me to Division 2, and he is class. 194 centimetres. He's got through, but one of the players to go through passing, one touch, first time shot, acrobatic finishing. He is the real deal, Benjamin Sesko, in this game. Right, I really recommend him. He'll get you the second division, no problem. I put aerial superiority on. It didn't make that much difference to him, actually. It was a bit disappointing. I don't know whether you need aerial superiority with him. Probably you do. He needs long range shooting, is what he needs. He's good with that too. So if you get long range shooting with him, maybe double touch, aerial supremacy, he's a bit of a secret. And fans fighting spirit be interested on him. He's a bit of a monster, to be honest with you. So highly recommended. Nicholas Jackson, he plays badly for Chelsea. Broby, didn't play with too much. I think I played with him a couple of times. He's got super sub, which is good. Goal poacher, yeah. For that sort of money, he's decent, I'm sure. Skamaka's a bit annoying. I think he's got a super sub, but lacks acrobatic first time shot, super sub. Yeah, he needs aerial supremacy. It's really annoying with him. If you get that on him, I think he'd be an absolute he'd be a beast. So there we are. Definitely is a good one for the deep line forward though. But play him out wide or somewhere else. He's got a lot of good skills, but needs to do passing. He's got a super sub. Yeah, that's pass. Luke De Jong's an interesting one. He has through passing superiority. He's a target man. I'm thinking of buying him actually, but he's 51. I don't know that I'd rather have Joselu. And again, if you're after a striker, 3-star contract, amazing player I got. I put it on my channel. Is this guy, Tachihara. He's perfect winger, but he can play in the middle, and he's been absolutely banging the goals there for me. Just to see how many goals he's scored now. 36 matches, 40 goals off the bench, 2 assists. But look at his stats: 3 passes, first time shot, acrobatic finishing, and range curve, super sub. Yeah, so he's for a 3-star contract. He is a bargain that could come on off the bench for you. So there we are. I'm in 2 minds. I think I may go for Josh. There is one fox in the box player which I like, and he's got long range shoot. He's got a lot of player skills. So if you just go to player skills, click on X, choose the skills I like, particularly for strikers. I think he's got Marseille turn as well. So it's long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot. Heading as well. If I can get heading on him, is great. At least. Where are we heading? Yeah, okay. So these are the essentials, really. If you can get players like this, Martinez is obviously a good one. It's a bit expensive, maybe, but he's good for a free player, but he's good. Where is my Hendrick's another one. I'm quite interested in Hendrick, but a deep liar. Don't like deep liars. Yeah, Ratagi for a little 186 centimeters. I'm pretty tempted to test him. But there's another guy. What I don't like about him is his low tight possession. Okay, and his balance is not great either. But there's another player here, and he was cheap, and he was Millet I quite like too. Where's this cheap guy? This is quite an interesting player. Gritchurich, deep liar. No, I don't like deep liar. Where was he? Is it this guy? No. I recognise him if I see him. Uramchuk's quite an interesting player as well for 15,000. Target man. He's got long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, aerial supremacy. Yeah, Chuck for that sort of money is decent. Type possession's low, balance is poor, but there's where is that guy? Ueda is a good one too. He's got aerial supremacy, aerial superiority, but again, I got loads of goal poachers. Yeah. Okay. Where is that guy? I'm sure it's the guy on Marseille 10 as well, was it? Let's try it. No, Taram. Oh, was it someone with fighting spirit? Maybe was it? Let's have a look. Oh, aerial superiority as well. He had crazy stats. He was like 15,000. I'll find him now. Aerial supremacy as well. Sorry, guys. Where did he disappear to? Oh, I know what he was. He was a fox in the box. And there's so few fox in the box players. There's not that many around, right? I'll find it now. Long way shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot. Okay, let's look at it. It's fine. We'll find it now. Pindamonte, no. Was. Where is this guy who's cheap? Can never find him when you need him. Yeah. Oh, he didn't have long range shooting. Now I remember. And he's interesting. This guy. Federico Vinas, fox in the box. Type possession decent. He can be set up easy. Awareness, balance okay, wavering form, 182 centimeters. Marseille turn heading, rising shot, acrobatic finishing, penalty and aerial superiority. I mean, you don't get too many fox in the boxes with aerial superiority. So yeah, this is quite an interesting player. Muniz is another one from Fulham for only 43,000. Super sub, first time shot acrobat. You could go a lot worse than him. Especially for a super sub. I mean, he does knock him in for Fulham as well, to be fair to him, but let's just have a quick look. Balance is okay. Speed okay. Yeah, he looks an okay player, stats-wise, but that's unwavering form as well, so he's not a bad player at all. I want Ratigi, but I just think just a little bit too deficient in certain areas. Yeah, guys, I have to decide. But I would say another one I forgot actually to mention was his stats have been added to him. Is a target man, another target man. Play style. Target man, where are we? Okay, here we go. Was plays for PSV. Yes, Luke de Jong. He's got through passing, which is quite unusual because a lot of them don't have through passing. He also got acrobatic and first time shot, aerial superiority, one touch and super sub. It's not a bad player. How much do they want for that for him? 51. Balance obviously low as it usually is. That's the only deficiency with these big guys. But I think again, Benjamin Sesko, that guy I was going on about, a goal poacher. Honestly, for a big guy, he's really good. Joslu's still, I think, a bit of a bargain, given his height and everything else. Yeah, I might pick Joss up, to be honest. 50k. I think the difference with the Spain one and his club one is the form. Yeah, I don't have a target man. I go to Luke de Jong because of the through passing. But then Joss has got fighting spirit. Okay, I'm going to go Joslu. Been umming and ahhing about it for a long time. Looks like a Simpsons badge on his chest, does it mean? Yeah, I think Joss is going to do well. So there, guys. That about wraps it up. So yeah, top five players I recommend that are free sort of at the moment: Benjamin Sesko, Joselu, Sonny from Spurs, Barella definitely, Valverde, Kante for sure. At the back, definitely Edward Militao got me the second division. Donnarumma and goals good. This guy's for Dortmund, not Dortmund. Bayern Munich. What's his name? Oh yeah, sorry, brain fade as usual. And I think that is it. Trent, I really like as attacking full back, but I play three centre backs with him generally. Make sure you get those essential player skills, and I'm sure you'll do really well in the game, guys. That's enough. Thanks so much.